seems to be working. We're Mark and Goya, the retired adventurers. We gave up our full-time jobs in 2020 and fully retired in 2025. Our aim is to travel, have more adventures and to worry less. Along the way, we hope to inspire others and show that you are never too old to explore the world or to travel independently. Stick around to the end of the video and we will share the lessons we have learned. We've flown from Penang to Kota Kinabalu on the island of Borneo. We are still in Malaysia and are starting the second leg of our 5-week trip. Good morning and welcome to KK. Okay, this is our home from home for the next 3 days. A little apartment in Kota Kinabalu. We've got a lounge, got a table, got a big TV, a bed, small little bijou bathroom, and a bit of a view. We're now going to do some chores. You've got a bag of...
I've got a big bag of washing.
Dirty washing.
Because there should have been a washing machine here.
Yeah, there should have been a washing machine in the apartment.
In fact, it's very sparse. Margot's got more equipment than this place has.
Margot's our camper van, if you didn't know. So, we're off to find a laundry and then do a bit of exploring. So,
Scary.
yeah, so we're having a real service day today, aren't we?
Yeah, laundry this morning.
Yeah, and now a haircut.
I'd rather sit in the laundry again, to be honest.
You'll be fine.
I hate having my hair cut unless I know who does it. Michelle, you're perfect.
Okay, how do you want it? Short back and sides?
Just go straight across.
I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, alright.
That's Goya left at the hairdresser's for a while. Let's see if I recognise her when she comes out. I didn't recognise you. What did you say? You've been scalped. You've got your money's worth.
Yeah, he was really lovely. So gentle. I could have fallen asleep as well. And then 3 times I thought he'd finished.
Yes.
I thought, oh, it's looking good. And then he got the thinning scissors on it.
It's definitely a bit breezier today, so let's have a quick look around the central market.
Got all the chilies here, look.
Yeah, but they're hot. Just different fruits, yeah? Wherever you look.
I wouldn't know where to start, what to do with them.
God, what are those?
A form of banana family.
Let's have a durian and smell it.
I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.
That's an iconic image, isn't it? So this is Kota Kinabalu waterfront. Later on we'll be heading down to the night food market.
What type of fish is it?
Red fish.
Sorry?
Red fish.
Red-
They call red fish.
Red fish, okay. Just look at this night market. It's just incredible. The colours, the smells, the packaging, and it just goes on forever. And this is like this every night.
Look at this, sea cucumbers. The food on offer here is so alien to us.
Is that squid?
Yeah, calamari. Look at these. Oh. That is huge lobsters, man. That's beautiful. There's every type of seafood you can imagine here. Every type. And so much of it. They're beautifully coloured.
You just don't know where to look, do you?
Yeah, tuna. Some of these fish are beautiful.
Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely
The noise,
crazy.
the smell.
Flatfish there. But it's also well presented, isn't it?
It is so well presented.
And fresh.
Yes. Oh, that was something special. The last time I saw a fish market like that was in Catania,
Yeah.
in Sicily.
And it just seems a strange time of night.
Yes.
Plane going over. It just seems a strange time of night to be chopping and selling fish.
Yes, yeah. You'd expect a fish market to be first thing in the morning.
But it has been all fresh caught today, hasn't it?
Oh, I think so, yes. Let's go and find something to eat.
And there was every fish you could think of.
Yes, a lot of fish I couldn't even name. You could worry if things are cooked or not, but they use so much heat. The woks are so hot. Everything is cooked right through. So it's chicken 6 yes? Five, yeah? How much is that? 6 ringgit. 6 ringgit.
How much is that? 1 ringgit?
3.
3 ringgit.
It's going to be exciting. I'll be wearing this in a minute.
You wear everything.
So this is Lucky Dip. Neither of them is too offensive. That face. What have you got? People are going to give up by this point.
I don't know.
Sweet potato.
Is that what it is?
Sweet potato and banana.
Yeah, babe. Chok. Oh my god. Wah, talaga. Asan. Oh yeah. Yeah, babe. Chok.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You find us on the road to Ranau, and we've just left Kota Kinabalu. We've been there for a couple of days,
Yeah.
doing some chores.
Yeah, we did some chores. We got the washing done.
Yeah,
got
washing.
my hair cut.
And as you said, picked up the rental car.
Yeah.
So this is the second leg of our trip in Malaysia. This time as you know, we've flown across to Kota Kinabalu and the island of Borneo, and we've got nearly 2 weeks
Yeah.
touring around. And we've got a lot lined up, almost something on every day for the next 2 weeks.
Holiday? What holiday?
Yeah, if you're on holiday with us, it's go, go, go. So this is the rental car we picked up in Kota Kinabalu. It's a Perodua Tiva. Hopefully it'll look after us for the next couple of weeks. We're going to put a few miles on her. We're about half an hour out of Kota Kinabalu, and the scenery has changed already. We're already heading up into the rainforest. We've got low clouds, a little bit of rain. It's beginning to look like Borneo. Here comes the Chief of Health and Safety, who's been warning me about on the lookout for spiders and snakes. What a beautiful spot this is, overlooking Mount Kinabalu. While I was planning this trip, I did consider climbing Mount Kinabalu, but looking at it here now, no, that would have been a mistake, because that's a serious mountain. To climb the mountain, it's a 2-day or 2-night, 3-day trip. You spend 1 night on the mountain, acclimatizing to the altitude. Yeah, and I think that's only for the serious climbers and hikers, not for me. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to be driving this type of road, just 2-lane highway, and given the traffic, it could be slow going for the next couple of weeks. I think we're going to have to allow plenty of time. We've driven about an hour from Kota Kinabalu to Kundasang, and we're visiting the World War II War Memorial, which is a memorial to British, Australian and Borneo soldiers that died during the infamous death marches in the Second World War. This memorial garden was built in the 1950s by the local Sabayan people to recognise the events of the war. This memorial recognises the some 2,500 servicemen that died during forced marches from Sandakan, which we visit tomorrow, to Ranau near here. So we have the names of the 1,787 Australian soldiers that died on the death marches, and at the end we have the 740 British soldiers that also died. Now we've climbed a lot higher, the weather's really closed in. We've got mist, rain.
I think we might need coats.
Yeah, but this is what we were expecting. Look at your beautiful hat, dear.
It's needed today.
It is needed today. So we're at the pouring hot springs, but this is a recurring theme for our trip in Malaysia. We've come here to do the canopy walk and have a look at the springs, but the canopy walk's closed for maintenance.
Yeah.
And the hot springs are closed due to dirty water.
Dirty water.
So we just had to have a look around.
But we got in for free.
Yeah, got in for free. So, well, they couldn't charge us for not seeing
No, we
anything,
ain't
could
doing
they?
anything, are we? So.
Okay, let's see what we can find. So the hot springs were discovered by the Japanese soldiers in the 1940s. Just bumped into a group of people from Kota Kinabalu who've come for a bath, a dip in the hot pool, but unfortunately I don't think they're going to be able to do it either because everything is closed. It's a real shame. But it's completely closed today, which is a shame. I guess it gets really busy here on a warm day. If I catch a butterfly on the camera, it's going to be just sheer luck. They are so quick.
They've all gone.
Yeah, no butterflies in sight.
What's a butterfly?
Yeah, all the butterflies are hiding, probably sheltering from the rain. It seems that one of the baths is open. It costs 10 ringgits, or about £2, to have the bath for 3 hours. But because of the weather, we decided not to do it.
This is Mark having a little snooze actually. Bless him. He hasn't been well today though. Slightly self-inflicted I think, but not through alcohol or anything like that. He ate a yoghurt this morning and I think he ate too much of it. He was fine for the first little bit and then I had to pull over quickly. So now he's just recuperating a little bit. He's such a bloody hero. So we've just had a quick coffee. Nothing else to do here, but and it gave Mark a little bit of time to rest as he's not feeling 100%. And now we're going to head for our accommodation. We've arrived at the Sabah Tea plantation. All very quiet. I think it's obviously shut up for the day now, but we have actually got accommodation here. Now accommodation is Alfred Dent Cottage, number 2. Quite quirky. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's our front room area with TV. We do have a fan. There's something about Alfred Dent here. Quite quirky, as I said. Got 2 beds. And then we've got a shower.
This is a restaurant with a view. It doesn't get much better than this, does it, dear?
No. Cloudy view, but a view.
No, it's raining, but the rain adds to the atmosphere. So, good morning. Good morning. You find us you find me at the Sabah Tea Resort, which is about halfway between Kota Kinabalu and Sandakan. Unfortunately, Goya's feeling a little bit under the weather this morning, so it's just me for breakfast. And great breakfast and a fantastic view. This place is just stunning. The views over the rainforest are just, to die for. Really, really are. So the plan today is to drive to Sandakan and on to our next hotel. The clouds hanging over the rainforest is amazing. It's just what you'd imagine. And Just like in Kudasang, this place is a sad story. The death marches came through here in the end of the war, 1943 to 1945, and there are several memorials to men that lost their lives. This is a memorial to a Australian private named Alan Quayle. It's about his story during the death marches of 1945. He was only 24. This is a truly shocking story of the brutality of war. It's hard to imagine that this quiet spot was witness to some of the most horrific treatment man could put upon man. It really is. Something like out of the Second World War, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah. There's less water than yesterday.
It doesn't look any more, does it?
This is a bit of a real adventure today. Not that I'm feeling like it, but we've got floods, we've got potholes, we've got all sorts. This has been a 4.5 hour journey and we've still got an hour and a half left of it to do. And Way's just reported a pothole. There's been potholes all the way.
But this is what they call a pothole in Malaysia.
Oh. And we have a new driver today because I absolutely feel crap.
Here in Sandakan there is some kind of bikers event this weekend. Hopefully you can hear me because there's a lot of aircon units literally humming away above my head. But there are bikers and bikes parked everywhere around the town. Sandakan, like all these towns, come alive of an evening. During the day they're quite quiet. Sorry? This park is where the original prisoner of war camp was located in 1942-1945, and obviously the whole site commemorates the tragic loss of life and the horrific things that happened then. We've actually walked part of the route taken by the soldiers in 1942-45.
So walking along these paths in this memorial park, and there's all sorts of noises in the background, and there's colourful birds and butterflies, and then you can nearly walk into this. Trouble is, I don't think I can actually get it.
He's about as big as my hand, if not bigger.
He doesn't look nice.
Of the 1,100 men who left here on the death marches, only 6 survived. So the term death march is truly correct.
Hi. Our aim with these videos is just maybe to hopefully highlight some of the mistakes that we might be making along the way.
Yeah, we make plenty of mistakes. And what we want you guys to do is learn from what we do. Yeah, and hopefully don't make the same mistakes again.
But we're still new at this.
Oh, very new at this. Yes. So please excuse any fluff ups or any mistakes, because yeah, we're rank amateurs at this.
Yeah.
First a geography lesson.
And I didn't know this.
Okay. We flew about 3 hours from Penang to Kota Kinabalu. Kota Kinabalu is often called KK and is the capital of the Malaysian state of Sabah. Sabah is on the island of Borneo, and Borneo is the 3rd largest island in the world. Borneo is not a country in itself, but it consists of three countries, and that's Malaysia, Brunei and Indonesia.
On this trip, we're taking several internal flights.
which is not something we want to do normally for all sorts of reasons. One, it cuts into our time, and two, obviously the environmental issues of it. But if you want to get to see the country, then it has to be done, I'm afraid.
Yeah. In Malaysia, the airports are very often close to the city centres, and by using Grab, it's so easy to get to and from the airports. I usually have a cast iron stomach on these trips, but on this leg, both me and Goya were ill. But mine was completely self-induced. There was a pot of yoghurt in the fridge.
A large pot.
That I couldn't see go to waste. So I gobbled the entire pot down for breakfast.
And a whole glass of orange juice.
Yeah.
So obviously it curdled.
So there was a nasty reaction. Malaysia is a developing country, and the hygiene levels vary greatly from absolutely immaculate to less so.
With so much food and so many people, rats and insects are inevitable. We spotted these guys right near the night market.
In Kota Kinabalu, yeah. But go on.
Our advice is just to be careful. Wash your hands regularly, use hand sanitizer, but don't let that distract from the whole experience of it.
Definitely not. We ate anything and everywhere. And I think the important message to take away from that, yes, there are risks, but don't let it detract from the experience.
No. And wherever you go in the world.
Yes, exactly.
So
the road conditions in Borneo are very poor. There is a huge amount of road building underway, and even the locals say it's going to be years before these new roads are finished.
Make sure you maybe rent an SUV or a four-wheel drive and allow plenty of time for the journeys. Watch out for huge potholes where you can easily maybe burst a tyre. Fortunately, our car, Sarah Jane as we named her, held up to the job perfectly.
Yeah, we had no problems with the car. We couldn't have afforded to go for a smaller car or a lighter car because the journeys would have been far worse.
Thanks again for watching. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe because it really helps our channel grow.
It does, yes.
Yeah. And we really enjoy reading your comments. So that's it for now.
That's it for this video.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next
time.
time.
Bye.
Bye.